So, Proton VPN versus Mullvad. Both of these VPNs are known for their commitment to internet freedom, and both are equally loved by Reddit. But what are the differences? Which one is better? So let me break it all down in this VPN comparison. So Mullvad VPN is one of the most common VPN recommendations for online anonymity. Mullvad doesn't do sponsorships, doesn't participate in affiliate reviews at all. So if you don't read Reddit, it's actually pretty hard to find. Okay, unless you live in London, then you might have seen these ads underground. Anyway, this VPN is based in Sweden, and the name Mullvad actually means a mole in Sweden, so that explains the logo. And that they're kind of an underground thing too, I guess. Now, Mullvad has a proper no-logs policy confirmed by external audits, plus its source code is public and available on GitHub for anyone to inspect. Mullvad also has some cool side projects that get a thumbs up from me, like their secure search engine Later, or the Mullvad browser that was a collab with the Tor project. Honestly though, for everyday privacy, this can be an overkill, but if you need ultimate anonymity, Mullvad is a good choice. But Proton VPN can serve you in this area just as much, and it's also undoubtedly one of Reddit's favorites. While Proton used to be more niche, it's now sitting at the cool kids table, appearing in the best VPN lists across the web. But is Proton VPN safe? Just like Mullvad, Proton is open source, so anyone can inspect the way it works. It has an audited and confirmed no-logs policy as well. Plus, Proton is based in Switzerland, which is usually praised for having very privacy-friendly laws. But since there's turbulence over the government wanting to introduce mass surveillance laws, it looks like Proton is not taking this lightly and is starting to pack their bags to go elsewhere. That's just another testament to how they prioritize privacy over literally everything else. After all, Proton AG is a non-profit company, and they donate part of their revenue to organizations that fight for free internet. And they have various privacy and security apps, like their flip-off to Gmail called Proton Mail. If you want to check them out and contribute to a good cause with your VPN subscription, I will leave a link in the description, or you can just scan this handy-dandy QR code. Anyway, let's move on to one of the biggest Proton VPN versus Mullvad differences, and unexpectedly, it's the sign-up process. Mullvad makes it completely anonymous, no email or personal info required. You can even mail them cash. Proton allows sending cash as well, but you'll still need some personal info to sign up. It's going to be kept safe, and none of your browsing data will be related to it in any way. But if you like leaving absolutely no trace of yourself at all anywhere, Mullvad is the one that offers that possibility. However, even though Mullvad VPN shines in anonymity, it can be a bit disappointing in other areas. For example, I ran a quick Mullvad versus Proton VPN speed test in a few different locations, and even though both of the VPNs rely on the same modern protocol to power their connection, Proton proved to be quite a bit faster. My guess is that it can be attributed to their VPN accelerator feature, which reduces network congestion and latency. Also, I saw some complaints on Reddit about Mullvad starting to have disconnection issues, which can sometimes be solved by reinstalling the app, but it is nevertheless annoying. I also don't recommend using Mullvad for streaming and torrenting. Okay, it's alright for torrenting, but since Mullvad port forwarding support is cancelled and Proton VPN still has this feature, you will have a much better time trying to torrent with Proton, especially since it also offers P2P optimized servers. And ones for streaming too, which rarely get recognized by streaming platforms and have good speeds. I kind of forget what buffering feels like. I noticed that Mullvad's pretty easily blocked by both streaming platforms and when generally browsing online, so you might encounter some errors like this or this. I saw much less of these with Proton, mainly because they have a much bigger pool of servers, which makes it harder for websites to recognize and block VPN activities. As for basic functionality features, both VPNs have kill switches to cut off internet traffic whenever the VPN connection has a hiccup. This way your IP and data remain safe and sound. I also found split tunneling tools for routing only specific apps through the VPN, and both of the VPNs have multi-hop, which ping-pongs your connection through two servers, making it much harder to trace. Proton VPN also adds Tor over VPN for ultimate data ping pong for maximum possible anonymity online. Proton has a net shield feature as well, which blocks ads, trackers, and malicious URLs, with the ability to choose the level of blocking that you want. Meanwhile, Mullvad VPN doesn't really do extra features. It's likely why the app looks so minimal too. Proton VPN has a more traditional VPN looking app, if I'm to compare it to other best VPN picks. And it also has an interactive map to pick a server. By the way, Mullvad can be installed on the 5 major operating systems, while Proton gives you a bit more variety by including smart TVs, browser extensions, and also more simultaneous connections. Now, since I'm saying Proton has more of this and more of that, you'll probably think that it's pricier too. But here the situation becomes quite interesting. Mullvad price is set in stone. €5, which is about $6 per month. No deals, no discounts, same price every month. You pay for however many months you wish for in advance. Meanwhile, Proton has monthly, yearly, and 2-year plans. While the monthly price is much higher if you plan to use a VPN for a while, it's actually much cheaper to grab a Proton VPN deal. 2 years of Mullvad will cost you about $140, while Proton currently is about $90 for the same period. And I don't know about you, but to me, a $50 difference is a lot of money. If you do get Proton, don't forget to use the link in the description to see the biggest discounts currently available. Otherwise, you might pay more for it. But before you make the final Proton VPN versus Mullvad decision, let's recap everything each of these VPNs does better than the other. Mullvad is a great choice for maximum privacy due to a completely anonymous sign-up with no extra features that bloat the app and an impressively stable price point. It is great if you want a VPN, only for a bit, but it will get pricey in the long run. But Proton wins in terms of server count, connection speed, features, and price if you plan on using a VPN longer than a couple of months. Plus, Proton is more optimized for torrenting and works great for streaming, something you can't do with Mullvad. I hope that helps you make a decision. Let me know in the comments which VPN you prefer, and don't forget to check the link in the description for a Proton VPN discount.